All right, you're looking at my first custom building for my brand new Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, whatever you want to call it, set up on my custom Lego City display. This is the Jurassic World Welcome Center slash museum in the back, and I'll show all of this momentarily. In the back also holds a scientist's lab, and there are a few sort of pieces of, oh, I don't know, Jurassic memorabilia slash artifacts, that type of thing in there as well. But before we move to the inside, we'll quickly show off the outside. It's a fairly, um, I don't know, simple looking structure, I guess, although it is quite large. You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 stud plates in total width, so 64 studs wide, and it is 32 studs deep, I do believe, if I am remembering correctly. I'll show all of that in a moment. But the idea that I was going for here is that we have a main visitor center that has kind of been added on and expanded. So two wings, one on the left, one on the right, with the sand blue there. And then in the back, more expansion where they added in a area for the scientists to work. So before we move to the inside, and let's take a look around at the front, and you can kind of take a peek inside. So you can maybe make out behind there the giant T-Rex skeleton, but in the front we've got our flower gardens, and there's our entry. Whoops, just knocked the plan off because I wasn't paying attention. And then over here, kind of a symmetric build out front. On the left and right sides, I will be adding where I connect from here to whatever ends up being next to on both sides. So I didn't fully tile in everything yet because I'm not quite sure what is going to go on either side in my final layout, but we'll see about that momentarily. And before I take the top off, I'll show off the roof here. I really like the dark blue roof that I was able to sort of do. And what you can see over here is a big hole, but there's actually a stairwell there. And this is going to lead up to a small little station for my monorail. But that I can't build until I get this thing on my table, because this thing is so big I have to carefully maneuver it around the monorail that I've already placed on my table just to make this thing fit in. So it's a very tight fit, but it does fit, and that's the good news. So the roof comes off in one sort of big piece here, and that can bring me to the inside here. And then in the back, this is all one big building. If I try to be careful with one hand here, this also pops off. And that's where our scientists are. So we'll start out front, where the main attraction is, of course, the T-Rex skeleton. This was basically an official set. I modified the base ever so slightly to make it work a little bit better and be a little bit sturdier. But yeah, I'm not opposed to using stuff that Lego has done if it's done well, and I think that fits in perfectly because I do plan to use the various dinosaur molds in my park, so this fits wonderfully. In the back corner, we have, I can't get my camera inside here, but we have a gift shop. This was also basically, and modified it ever so slightly, but it's basically the thing that came in. I think it was a Dilophosaurus outpost or attack or something like that it was called. It was an official set. So yeah, that's pretty much a rapid fire tour of the building. Hopefully the next update I have for you, there's my bone display case, will have this placed on my table, and hopefully the second story built. Oh, I didn't show off, there's the mosquito and amber on a pedestal there. So that's kind of a fun little Easter egg if you know what you're looking for. So yeah, that's my building. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.